Plants aren't like you or me. I mean, just look at yourself. Do you look like a plant? I guess not. But the biggest difference between plants and us is inside. Plants make their own food inside themselves. They don't need to shop or cook or do the dishes. No, they just take light from the sun, water, and carbon dioxide from the air, which we exhale when we breathe. Then, presto, they make sugar, their own food. Pretty good trick, huh? Making your own sugary food. It's kind of like a treat. It's kind of like trick or treat, huh? See, because it's sugar. Anyway, the best part is what they make, we can eat. Oh, it's sweet. You want one? Okay.
Huh?
Nice rose, huh? No, not this one. This one. The remotely operated submersible explorer. She's aboard the Poseidon II. Now what's really cool about this rose is that you can drive her by remote control from right here in Nye Labs. Once you get Swell to launch her, you can use the control to choose the depth you want her to dive to. Watch the picture she sends back and you might see something cool. If you do, just hit the What's It button to help you figure out what it is. So enjoy your rose, but be careful. Oh, doggone it.
Cool.
Huh?
Welcome to the nerve center of Nye Labs Oceanic Studies, the Ocean Comm Center. This is where we fish for answers about the ocean. There are lots of different maps, so you can see what's happening with the wind, ocean currents, and living things in the sea. You can use the ship-to-shore satellite uplink to contact Swell Whitecap. He's the captain of the Poseidon II. That's the Nye Labs research vessel of science. Swell can help you use all the cool equipment he's got to explore the ocean. So there's your Ocean Comm Center, good buddy. Over. Roger. Nye out.
Cool.
Oceans are cool and wet and big. Oceans cover almost 3/4 of the Earth's surface. All the rain that falls, all the water we drink, even all the water in our bodies, all of it started out in the ocean. And the oceans are filled with hundreds of thousands of different living things. The ocean is huge, a mysterious place with plenty more to discover. Oh, hi. Oops.
I'll bet there's a riddle answer hiding in the ocean somewhere. If you find any clues, let me know.
Ahoy, matey! Arr, me Swell Whitecap, standing by to help you scientists in whatever way I can. I can do many things. Dance a jig, play with me parrot, or me favorite, work. Now I can go to a destination of your liking, deploy me sensors, launch the remote-controlled sub, or give you a report from wherever I be.
So, what is it you want me to do?
Arr!
Huh?
It might not seem like it, but the ocean is one of the best places for the Earth to store the sun's heat energy. Now, water can hold on to heat for a long time. When there's warm water next to cold water, the water can get moving. The equator gets the most sun, so the water there is usually the warmest. Now, warm water at the equator expands a little and gets pushed up by cooler water flowing in from deeper parts of the ocean. We call this kind of heat circulation convection. As the heat gets moved around the world, it changes the weather. The temperature of the ocean affects almost everything on the planet.
Huh?
You are about to meet the most plentiful things in the sea. There are trillions and trillions of them. They're everywhere. They're plankton. They may be small, but practically every living thing in the ocean depends on them to survive. There are two types of plankton. Phytoplankton, that's plant plankton, and zooplankton, that's animal plankton. And animal plankton eats plant plankton. Then they get eaten by fish and other creatures. It's a plankton banquet. Plankton are everywhere.
Huh?
Ocean water is constantly moving in huge streams called currents. See, the ocean doesn't just sit there. No, it's constantly moving. Many currents in the ocean are caused by wind blowing over the surface of the water. But not all currents come from the wind. Changes in temperature and saltiness of ocean water drive currents too. Currents are crucial. Most living things depend on ocean currents for food. So, keep current on your currents.
Huh?
Above the ocean, there's another ocean, an ocean of air, the atmosphere. As the sun shines down, the Earth's surface gets warm. That warms the air, especially near the equator. Cooler air from the north and south pushes the warm air up and flows in underneath to take its place. This cycle is called convection. Convection makes air flow in big patterns all over the world, and people on the ground feel that as wind. Wow!
Huh? Huh?
Even though we can't see it, the bottom of the ocean is just as wild as the land we live on. There are steep hills, deep canyons, immense flatlands, even huge mountains. Of course, you can't ski on those mountains. Well, you can water ski over them, but that's on the water. That's not on the mountains. Anyway, all those cracks you see are fractures in the Earth's crust. It's broken up into huge tectonic plates. They slide and bend as they bang into each other. Boy, I bet it'd be some great skiing on those mountains, though. Of course, you'd have to drain the ocean, and then it would have to snow, and that's pretty complicated because, I mean, why would it be that cold, and where would you get all the water for the snow, for the skiing or sledding? But there are big mountains.
Huh?
Yep, this here's the sonic net. It's like a radio. We use it to listen in on what's happening under the sea. We've got 10 underwater microphones called hydrophones. To listen, just twist the sea sounder dial until you hear something. When you hear an unusual sound, hit the What's It button to see what the computer thinks it is. If you want to find out where the sound is coming from, hit the Where's It button. It's just like talk radio, only these talk shows have fins. And they don't yell all the time, and they actually make sense, and they have something to say, and they don't pay taxes because...
Cool.
The sonic net is cool because sound travels better through water than through air. In fact, there's a section of the ocean about 500 to 800 meters deep that scientists call the sound channel. This is where we can hear sounds from thousands of kilometers away. It's cool, cold even. So cold that the molecules are close together. Do you hear what I'm saying about sound and water? Can you hear me? Huh?